guys, so this is my Invisalign. I kind of want to say vlog, but there's like no footage of me at the dentist because vlogging is so hard. Everyone thinks you're crazy. It's just, it's so hard, and like you get in the dentist's way, etc. You go in for a consultation. They kind of give you the lowdown of what Invisalign is, see if you're compatible. Nothing too crazy, hence why it's free. They tell you like how much it costs and whatnot. Once you agree to go forward, you go in and get your x-rays and your impressions. So the impressions are the molds, and I mean it's the same with regular braces. However, this is different because once they take the molds, ew, this is weird. I'm like talking and I have my old trays in my hand. They then take it and create a computer-generated image that is a replica of your mouth, and it shows you time-lapse of your treatment. So it'll show what your teeth look like before and all the way to the end. And that's essentially what your money goes into. So I'm not going to play the whole thing just because I'll leave a bit of mystery, but you can see how it goes. I think that's the coolest thing. This is what my mouth was like before I started it. Now, so we've come a bit, so it's only been 4 trays, so like a little over a month, and that is me right now. So the dark part is where it started, and the white part is where it's moved. So to get the impressions done, it's a lot easier than traditional braces. I remember I had impressions done for braces, and like it just takes forever. They have to get your whole mouth. Your mouth's open forever. You have to wait for it to dry. I got it done years ago, so I can't remember, but I just know it's not a fun experience. Luckily with Invisalign, all you have to do is they just take, they have 2 trays that are just like a generic size that can fit into almost anybody's mouth, and then they put this orange clay mold into it, and then you just bite down and you just have to hold it down. It gets a little uncomfortable here and there, but it's totally easy. Then they take it out, they take a whole x-ray of your mouth, and that's pretty much it. They send the impressions, and then you get the computer image, and then you get to play around with it, and they give you 2 weeks to decide to see if you like anything, want to tweak it, or talk to your orthodontist about it. And then after you agree, you I don't know why I keep on playing with these, ew. Then you go to your orthodontist, and then they order them, and then they ship them to you. Before I got the trays, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos kind of like this, as well as reading on Tumblr, and everyone, even I talked to people that I knew, and a lot of people said like it hurts, and I was just like, but no matter what, I was gonna do it. So in the back of my head, I was just like preparing for the worst. Like I had a feast. Like I just kind of assumed I wasn't gonna eat for the next year, so I just like ate a whole bunch of food and just treated it like my last supper. My orthodontist, she's super sweet, and she's like, oh, like, do you have any questions? I was like, not really, I just know it's gonna hurt a lot and I'm not gonna be able to eat, which sucks. She's like, no, like, it's like the first meal or so, and then you're easy. Like, it's awesome because she is currently wearing Invisalign, so anything she says, I truly trust her. So I was like, okay, cool, like, I will be able to eat. Like, that wasn't my last supper. Too bad I ate 8 whole pizzas, but it's okay. She put the trays in, and I'll show you what the trays look like. They're just molded to your mouth. I have a top and bottom, and essentially mine are all washed away. A certain part of the tray, it shows what number it is, which helps because say if you like lose them, then whatever. So I got my first tray, she put them in. She's like, oh, have you ate? And I was like, no. So she took them out and said I could just put them in later that night. When she took them out, I did feel a lot of pressure in my mouth, but like I said, I was preparing for the worst anyway, so it wasn't excruciating. I just felt a lot of pressure. And then at the beginning, they just give you your first 2 trays. Normally, a lot of people get buttons, which are like little dots. So your first 2 trays, you don't get your buttons. It just kind of is like an entryway, and then you get your buttons, and then more trays, however you need. She showed me how to take them out. So essentially, you have to, because you have buttons, you have to, I'm not going to take it out right now, sorry. But you kind of pull it from the outside, pull it from this side, and then pull out. So that was it, because if you get in the habit of pulling from like the outside, you could ruin your buttons, and some dentists charge up to like $50 per button, so don't try to lose your buttons. Hey guys, so I decided to split this video into 2 parts. If you'd like to hear about my buttons and my first month with Invisalign, click the video on the left.